Hello everybody. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to do a quick study of posture. So it's posture as in it could be used for an action pose, it could be used for different purposes. So we're going to do a posture as in that the hand is raised up, so sort of a dramatic thing, and we're showing a side of the body. So we'll put in a circle like that, or sorry, an oval. Arm, forearm. So elbow, upper arm. The shoulder will be somewhere around here, and we have to show a side of the body. And we'll have a curve as a guideline. So just sharp enough. So that's our guideline. And then right here, and I know this looks very close, but we're going to work it out as we go along. Right here is the other shoulder. Right here is the chest. So you can have a line going right over that ball of the shoulder, another line for the middle of the chest, and then the rest of the body, of course. So we'll put in something like that first, right along this line. That is the side of the body right there. That is the inside. And we'll put in lines as guidelines like this, 1, 2, 3, and we'll put in details accordingly. And right here will be the collarbone, and of course now the head will come somewhere in view, and we'll decide what we're doing with this. Now right here I have arm, so it's somewhat right behind the body there, elbow and forearm. So what we're doing with this particular posture is we will begin putting something right around those lines that we have just made. I'm using a fairly muscular individual because I mean it looks more fitting, I guess, in this kind of pose. So if you have like seen like some glimpses of a bodybuilding competition, you will see that they have all these dramatic, like flowing poses, and that's where the posture is exhibited. So that's the arm, the chest or the pec area coming down, and you'll see that it'll be very quick once you have all that framework in place. This becomes very easy. The other shoulder all the way down here, and the other arm, of course it's up to us how we want to play around with this, but I'm just leaving it at that for now. And right here now we have these lines, as I said, going along. We can make that one even a little more like that instead of going down. So right along here we have the outstretched features of the side. So serratus muscles right there, crunch serratus muscles right here, and same exercise here. You have to imagine that everything is like stretched out on the side. So let's give him some trunks just to, we'll stop right there. So pair of legs and outstretched part of the abs and crunched abs right here, and again crunched abs right here, outstretched abs right here. So depending on how the body is, like this section might be right up here for some people, but it could be longer, it could be taller, it could be shorter. In this case, just to equalize, I'll put the abs right there and bring the belt up a little bit. So the abs outstretched, crunched, outstretched, and the obliques blended off. So what remains there is that we have the head, and we can do all sorts of things with it. You could have him looking that other way, so like that way, according to the, I'll put this in for, so there's the mouth, and there's a part of the ear showing at a certain angle, and there's the bottom of the chin right there. And this could be, again, the hand could be designed in any way. It can be open. I can make it open here, for instance. So I'm giving him that finger, that thumb right there. So it can work that way, or you could have a fist, and you can do so many things when you adopt a posture from any one of your drawings. So let's say that I stick with this. I'm bringing the chin in a little bit in this case, and we have a light source to work with. So we will just put in, so the light source coming from above. It's always more customary to have it come down instead of from the sides. You could do that too, but we should like really, of course, try all angles. But coming from above is, in my opinion, like a pretty standard thing that works. I just went out and put some fingers and a thumb there because we have to have this guy taking action, and so just working in some shadows into the areas that will be falling away from the light. So steep incline there, and that is darker, steeper here at the bulge, steeper below the elbow, and there will be, perhaps depending on the density of the muscle, some cast shadows right there, cast shadow right there, and of course shadows against this part here where we have the crunch right under that first pair. And I'm just putting in some tones for the abs. I think I darkened that a little bit too much. I'll see if I can fix that and make it a little cleaner. I should not have filled that in. Jump the gun, and there. So a set of abs, some tones right under the serratus, some tone right along the pec here on this side, shadows falling here because the head is like right over the shoulders. And then as we are coming down, of course, we put in shadows right along there. Whatever the muscular composition or the let's say, or the anatomy is that is derived from that particular action. So just to give it a little more realistic feel. So there we have it. That's one certain posture, or it can double as an action pose, but it's really posture. And then we'll be trying different ones as we go along this important series, and I'm putting in some necessary tones there, around the fairly developed pecs, just to round it off. So just the general idea of working with a posture, and you can do different things with it. You could have the arm going up, right up. You could have this arm coming right here, make a fist. You could have this arm stretched out in front of him in a foreshortening, and might as well put something there too. And you could have it even like higher. You could have it like straight up and show, but accordingly foreshorten and show it in different angles. So different things with the posture, and again stretched out on this particular side, crunched on this side. You can even crunch it more, and again that's according to the requirement. So that's your little exercise for today. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, keep in touch, have yourself a wonderful day.